Next rule, do not be selfish with your desires. The dark feminine claims her desires. If she wants more, she will proudly get it. She doesn't ask for permission. She doesn't beg for more. And she does not feel guilty for wanting more. Dark feminine energy knows that she wants depth, she wants passion, she wants luxury, she wants romance, and she knows she deserves it. And she knows that if someone is not giving that to her, if she's not receiving that in any type of way, then she's taking her energy back and she will find that somewhere else no matter what. And this is sacred selfishness. It is okay to be selfish, okay? I'm selfish, I could say that. I'm not selfish in the sense that like I don't care about other people. I'm selfish. You should be selfish too. But honestly, it gets to a point you don't really want to like disregard everybody else. But you need to be your number one priority. That is the next rule. You need to be your number one priority, always. This is devotion to your soul's path. This is devotion to yourself. This is proving to yourself how much you truly love yourself. A commitment to yourself to stop shrinking to be more digestible. So always say yes to what you want. Say no to what you don't. And let your standards burn away anything that's not aligned, which is our next rule. You set your standards, you set your boundaries, and you live by them. This is your reality, okay? You cannot let other people walk all over you. Listen, like growing up, I was like the shy girl when I was little, like just growing up, even like middle school, high school, like I was just very shy. I didn't speak that much. I had really bad social anxiety, and it was really hard for me to say no to people. It was really hard for me to express myself and to speak my truth. And that is a huge part of dark feminine energy. Because once you do so, you take control of your own life. And really, dark feminine energy is about speaking up for yourself. It's about advocating for yourself. It's that wild, untamed, like rage, raw feminine energy that we all have within us that we can use for power. The next rule is to be assertive. And I'm not saying assertive as in masculine energy, right? Because masculine energy can, come off as very assertive, but I wouldn't say assertiveness is masculine. I would say that to be assertive, there's different ways to be assertive. So you can be assertive in a feminine way, and you can also be assertive in a masculine way. So masculine way is more like pushing forward, like outwards, right? Masculine energy is outwards, whereas feminine energy is more inwards. So exactly like the example I gave you before, giving your power away, giving your energy away, instead of like keeping it within you and taking it back. It's the same thing. Like being assertive doesn't mean that you have to like yell and be super bold. It just means that you will speak your truth when it is needed to be spoken. You will stay authentic to yourself and to your truth. And even if like it causes 2 seconds of awkwardness, that's okay. You're just going to have to start to make the decision right now that you will be okay with that 2 seconds of awkwardness. If someone asks you to do something and you just really have no time for it, like your energy is just depleted, you can say no. Just say no. Just be like, no, sorry, I have other priorities right now. And yeah, it may be 2 seconds of awkwardness, but another person's awkward moment is not your responsibility. You have the right to set boundaries and to set standards and always put yourself first. Next rule is just because we're focusing on dark feminine energy does not mean that you should completely put aside your soft feminine energy. When I'm talking about dark feminine energy is so incredibly important, but so is soft feminine energy. Soft feminine energy is all about that like receiving energy, and it's more soft. Once you first think about feminine energy, you think about soft energy. You think about like the sensitive, the giving, the helping, the nurturing energy. That's soft feminine energy, but you want to balance both out. Dark feminine and soft feminine come together and create the divine feminine. Next rule is live by the moon. You are not meant to move like everyone else. Your power comes in waves, comes in cycles, comes in seasons. And the moon cycle, the lunar cycle, usually links up to your period too, to your menstrual cycle. The lunar cycle has like 28, 29 days, so does your period. So you can like look into, the days that you get your period. So if you get it during a full moon, a new moon, a waning moon, a waxing crescent moon, each moon has meaning, and it can really show you like what is going on in your life, what type of energy is happening, what type of energy you want to call in a little bit more. So usually if you get your period during a full moon, that means that you want to be really focusing on dark feminine energy. If you get your period during a new moon, that is soft feminine energy. And the moon is feminine, okay? The moon is so feminine. The moon is our mother. The moon is intuitive. And also, like, living by the moon means also too looking at, like, getting a little phone app on your phone. I like, hold on, let me see which one I like to use. I like Moon X. You guys ask me all the time, like, what do I use to look at what the moon's in every single day? I use Moon X. It's just a little black app with like a half a moon, but it has like a little calendar, and it will just show you like what phase the moon is in and also what sign it is in. So every day I look at what sign the moon is in and I plan accordingly. So for example, if the moon is in Aries today, I'm going to work out a little bit harder. Maybe I'll do some extra cardio. Maybe I'll take a boxing class, because Aries is very like motivation forward energy. I will also do something like take a risk or be spontaneous. If the moon is in the sign of Cancer, I will do something more like stay home and maybe watch my favorite comfort show and have a bowl of mac and cheese. It's that kind of vibe, okay? The moon cycle is your dark feminine energy. It's also soft your feminine energy. It's your divine feminine energy as a whole. And use the new moon to set your intentions, to manifest. Use the full moon to release and to cleanse. Next rule, sensuality is sacred. Your sensuality is not for performance. Your sensuality is not for others. Your sensuality is not for men. It's a private spell, a sacred frequency. The dark feminine doesn't seek anyone else's gaze. She seduces herself first. She is selfish and she is so in love with herself. So if you don't feel like you are in love with yourself, like so in love with yourself, like I can literally look in the mirror and I will cry because I love myself so much. You need to start doing things to show yourself that you love yourself. Like show yourself 5 love languages every single day. Physical touch, putting lotion on your body and applying affirmations, like quality time, spend some time in the bath, like gifts, get yourself something else nice, get yourself a bouquet of flowers. Just treat yourself with respect, and every day ask yourself, how can I love myself even for just 1 minute today? Another rule is like dark feminine energy moves slowly. She doesn't move fast and she's not rushing to get someplace. She is so secure in her energy. She breathes deeply, and this ties into the sensuality too. Like she plays with her hair and she loves to feel her hair. She caresses her hair and she romanticizes her hair, and she romanticizes her arms as she's like putting her daily lotion on. She romanticizes her skincare routine, and she takes time. She takes time to put her lotion on. She takes time to put her skincare on. She takes time in the shower. She doesn't rush. And let me tell you, this is another rule, okay? You never chase anything in your life. Never. Because it just comes to you. Why? Because you're so in love with yourself. And once you're so in love with yourself, once you vibrate at that frequency, you magnetize opportunities at that same frequency. So you love yourself so hard, you are going to attract that same energy. Someone else is going to love you so hard. You're going to, like attracts like. So for example, like when I was in high school and college, like I was in some really, really toxic relationships in my life, okay? And I like would ask myself, why does this keep happening? Why do I keep attracting the same person in a different thought? Like, why do I keep getting cheated on? Why do I keep attracting this person that is like mentally ill and doesn't know how to treat me, right? It's because I wasn't facing my shadow. It's because I wasn't vibrating at the frequency of love for myself. And because I wasn't vibrating at that frequency, I let anybody into my power. I let anybody into my field. And when you are not protecting yourself like that, when you're not loving yourself like that, when you're not getting deep into your healing, into your shadow work, especially if you are an empath, these narcissists and these sociopaths will literally seek you out and cling on to you because your energy is just wide open and they want to feed off that energy. They're energy vampires. So really, like if you are trying to manifest your dream partner, you don't want to chase for that, you don't want to look for that, you want to stop all that. I want you to write down all the qualities that you want in your dream partner, and then I want you to have all those qualities. I want you to start working on those qualities until you can say that I am my dream person, I am my dream partner, and that is when you will find the right one. I promise you. Same goes for like opportunities in your life, your success, your career. Dark feminine energy really is just about being so unapologetically yourself, looking within, speaking your truth, and loving yourself so hard. The next rule is do your shadow work. Dark feminine is the shadow. It's about facing what's deep within you. It's about facing that trauma. It's about facing that childhood trauma. It's about facing the abuse you went through. It's about facing your heartbreak. It's about facing everything that you don't want to face, you are now going to face. Do your shadow work. You can also do shadow work in correlation with the full moon, the new moon. I come out with full moon and new moon workbooks every single month if you guys want to utilize that. But doing your shadow work will change your life. I promise you, it is healing. You need to heal yourself first. I will say that over and over again to the day I die. Healing and shadow work is so important. And if you look at Lilith in your birth chart, it can show you like the area of your life where you feel kind of ashamed, where you feel a little bit guilted, where you've been avoiding. So really, really check that out and do shadow work with your Lilith placement. Another placement I recommend in astrology if you want to do that is also Chiron, because Chiron is your wounded healer. So when you work with like placements like this and you do shadow work based on like your own trauma and your own energy, things in your life will start to change for you because your perception will start to change. You will start forming new beliefs. You will start letting go of all those old beliefs that have stemmed from childhood, that have stemmed from trauma. Like your subconscious mind will let go of those beliefs and you will start to form new ones. And working with your subconscious mind too, like don't even get me started. You guys know how I feel about it, but really working with your subconscious mind, like if you want to just level up your life or become successful or just, feel better, honestly, work with your subconscious. And that could mean like subliminals. That could be meditation. Meditation is so incredibly powerful. But I am getting sidetracked because this video is about dark feminine energy. Next rule is that if you're ever randomly feeling in a moment like you just want that energy of dark feminine energy, you kind of want to just call that energy back in, maybe you're having a little trouble too, here's what you do. You're going to wear the colors of dark feminine energy. So that's like colors of like Scorpio, of Aries type vibe. It's like dark colors. So it's like black, it's like red nails, it's like red lipstick, it's like a shadowy smoky eye, it's like chiseled cheekbones, it's like a slick back ponytail, it's like a red dress, putting on red underwear, a nice red bra set, wearing silk, wearing lace. All these things will call in your dark feminine energy. Lighting a candle, a rose candle in particular. Also lighting red candles and pink candles call in that dark feminine energy. Carnelian and garnet crystals are great for calling in dark feminine energy. So you can keep that in your purse with you. And that's it for today's episode, today's video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.